Hi, I'm Jason Rivas, the Human Resources Trainer for CharTec, and I oversee our Recruiting Assistance Program. One of the biggest questions I get from members and non-members around the country is, how do you find a sales pro? What does it take? What are the steps necessary in order to find the sales pro that's going to change your business practice? I'm going to give you some details that might help you find that sales pro for your own. First and foremost, what you want to do is make sure you have the budget for it. Too many times business owners and operators get stuck at the very first step because they know they need a sales pro, but when they look at their financial statement, they just can't do it. They can't afford it. So a good rule to stick by is to have about 6 months of salary ready to go. You want to make sure that base is taken care of because a good sales pro is willing to come in and invest in your time and in your business. He's going to want to make sure he gets paid. The next thing you're going to want to do is, after you've got the money, you want to make sure that you have the details ready to advertise for. So I want to reset an expectation. You do not advertise with a job description. The days of sticking a job description on Indeed, ZipRecruiter, LinkedIn, the days of doing that are far beyond us. The best thing to do nowadays is to take your job description and articulate a 400-word advertisement. You need to grab the essence of the job. Because realistically, if your job reads like a job description, it's going to seem boring, mundane, and exactly like what a good sales pro has already. Your job should speak to the benefit and the eloquence and the essence of a new opportunity. And being able to find that in a job ad is exactly what you want to do. Now let's say you've got a pool of applicants. The best thing to do at this point is to get your head in the game. If you are not willing to, or you're just not in the right frame of mind to go through resumes, don't. Because if you don't like doing the job, your job result will absolutely take the same trajectory. So what you want to do is you want to get your frame of mind ready to go. You want to be in the mood to say, I'm going to find my sales pro, and go through the resumes. And I'm going to tell you this, sometimes some of the best resumes are those that are sparse. Hunters sometimes have sparse resumes. Farmers have way too much resume. So you have to identify what kind of sales pro you're looking for. If it's a hunter, don't look for mundane details. Don't look for floral explanations of what they did, because a hunter is kind of like Alex Rogers. He's going to tell you what you need to know, when you need to know it, and that's about it. But if you're looking for a farmer, expect to be able to read through a resume and be patient. Because after you've sorted through your resumes, you will end up with this wonderful set of 20%. Being able to say, you know what, my future sales pro is more than likely in this stack. Then you want to move forward to interviewing. This is a place where a lot of business owners just don't know how or don't know where to start. Let me keep it simple. The first interview is intended to be with you and the sales pro. You want to be the first line of defense in being able to ascertain if the person's ready to come through your process, ready to spend time with you, or whether they need to be sorted on the no side of the resume stack. When you're interviewing, you need to remember they're selling you. If you're not being sold in an interview, what makes you think they're going to start doing it the moment you hire them? Sales pros are intended to sell themselves. They are the best product they know. So a hunter is going to be direct, bold, and engaging in the interview because he's trying to capitalize on as much of the opportunity as he can. Where a farmer is going to try to be your friend. A farmer is going to try to build a baseline with you because they're trying to find a way to come back another time. Where a hunter is going to try to take as much captive opportunity of what they have right now. Now that you've gotten past the first interview, you want to make sure that your team has an opportunity to engage with these applicants. Oftentimes, the people in your culture can be one of the greatest barometers on whether they want to spend time with this person or whether it's not the right fit for the company. So one thing to remember, bring back the person for a second interview. Engage with your team. Ask this person to sit with a few team members, because what you want to do is identify whether these team members, whether these people that are already in your business, whether they want to see your company brand on this salesperson's shirt or not. Now you're at a decision point. And one thing you absolutely must remember, a great hunter or a great farmer, that's wonderful. But the challenge is your competition can see this person too. That's why you've worked out the details ahead of time. Can we afford them? Yes. Did we find the right person? Yes. Did we interview them? Yes. All that's been taken care of. And now at this decision point, you want to be put in a position where you can say, I want to make an offer. Have your offer documentation ready to go, because when you find the right name to put on it, the rest becomes easier. You want to matriculate this as fast as possible, getting through the process of being able to say, here's your offer. And once you've laid an offer in front of a great sales pro, put a time frame on it. You want to make sure that you give the candidate 48 hours, just enough time to be able to make an informed decision. but not too much time that they can take your job offer and shop it against something else. But the faster you can get an offer in front of them, the faster your value shines the best. See, now that you're better prepared to answer the question of what do I need to do to find a sales pro, we've outlined some great techniques here in the recruiting process, the pre-hire process, that will help you do this for yourself. Now, naturally, if you don't want to do this yourself, we're here to help. You can find us at chartec.net, find us on social media, and if anything, you can hit us up at the account management team, accountmanagement@chartec.net. As always, we're here to help. It's been great. Thank you very much.